Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing an EIK WM France deck G45 game with Barbarossa 89, JenH, and Quyuran. Just want to briefly say thank you to Rilo Kren for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Appreciate the support. And hope you can continue to enjoy the content. Looking at this first pile, I'm not sure what I should be first picking here. Bricklayer is kind of interesting because of, I guess, Remodeler maybe before Bricklayer potentially. There's also Field Warden, there's also Hedgekeeper, there's also Diligent Farmer. So there's a couple different ways that I could go here. Maybe just take Field Warden. Yeah. Field Warden is pretty good. Unblockable Plowsow is pretty good. And I can kind of decide, because there are kind of three big house cards here. Bricklayer, Remodeler, Diligent Farmer. So if everyone's going for big houses, then they should be competing for the plows at the end of the game. So Field Warden will help me dodge that. Yeah, I like Field Warden as well, Midilal. I agree. Well, I wish I had taken something else, because then we got past Animal Breeder. Honestly, there are good cards here. Wood Collector, Animal Breeder, Circus Manager, Hewer. 4 really good cards. Hey, Doe Academy. Welcome. And hello to Maruska as well. I think we take Animal Breeder here. Yeah, Wood Collector would be good. Animal Circus Manager, Hewer. If any of those 3 come back, I'd be pretty happy. If not, I get Market Crier back. And honestly, Market Crier with Field Warden is not bad because I can Market Cry once and then Plowsow round 13 and then Plowsow round 14, and there's like maxed crops. So Animal Breeder looks good either way. Certainly don't want to pass Animal Breeder to whoever picks up Hedgekeeper. That would be quite scary. This pile's quite a bit weaker. Child Care Worker, Reed Collector, Drawing Genius. So Child Care Worker would help me pay for my Animal Breeder. Like, I could feed with Child Care Worker until my Animal Breeder actions are going. It would be nice to have Reed Collector and Child Care Worker so that I can convert these Reed into 3 food each. I think I take the Reed Collector ahead of the Child Care Worker, though. Yeah, I think Reed Collector is a bit better. And then if I can get on Reedstone Food twice early, I go for the Basket Maker's Workshop. Some extra time while eating lunch. Happy 2020 to you as well. Thank you. Child Care maybe. Wow, here's Clay Plasterer. So if Bricklayer came back, Clay Plasterer would be great with Reed Collector, 1 Clay, 2 Reed Rooms. Potentially even cheaper if we see a card like Ladder. Mendicant is fine. Stable Deliveryman's pretty good. And I have seen Remodeler, so I'm a little afraid passing the Stable Deliveryman to the Remodeler. But I think the potential upside of Clay Plaster is really big. Like, I think it's really big here. I don't think Bricklayer will come back, but if it does, that would be really good. And I'm also kind of afraid of passing the Bricklayer Clay Plaster as well. Yeah, there's also a chance that like Master Renovator comes back, and if Master Renovator comes back, then I could think about maybe building clay rooms instead of wood rooms. Stable Deliveryman's nice. I think I'll take the clay plasterer here. Okay, so diligent farmer. If I'd taken, I should maybe have taken stable deliveryman for diligent farmer. Although I don't know, it can be awkward. Master renovator. I like prosecutor actually a fair bit. Especially if I don't care about start player in stage 1, which if I have reed collector, I don't need reedstone food that much. So I could always just first action take wood or occupation instead. Yeah, Master Renovator, there is the manservant out there, but I think this is going to be a game where people want to do big houses just based on the cards that I passed around. So I have a feeling that Master Renovator is not... I am passing a good combo, like Stable Deliveryman, Remodeler, Master Renovator. Seems like it could be pretty good, but I think I can take Prosecutor here. I think Prosecutor is pretty good. And you know what? With Field Warden, I don't need to start player that much. So, yeah. Whoa, Wood Collector came back. This is... Yeah, Wood Collector, Reed Collector. Looks good. Looks really good. And Child Care Worker came back. Wow. Good prediction, Doe Academy. Excellent prediction. Okay. Well, carpet is quite good, and I can get the carpet animals with Animal Breeder. So if I want to build multiple rooms, that's one way to do it. What about grain elevator is good as well. I'm not sure. I'm just looking up Field Warden really quickly. I like whale oil, but I don't need to take it here because people pass it around. I think I'm between carpet and grain elevator. Yeah, carpet with breeder does seem appealing. You're right about that. And then that would give me time. I could potentially clay plaster rooms instead of wood rooms. Yeah. Grain elevator, though, is quite good as well. And grain elevator would help me get my crops for my field warden. I could feed with ovens. But yeah, carpet seems pretty good here with Animal Breeder. And then hopefully, like, if whale oil comes back, I'll be pretty happy because I like whale oil a lot. I like playing lots of occupations, so... Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. I like Guildhall. I think it's pretty good. It doesn't really go with my prosecutor, but that's fine. Guildhall's pretty good on its own. With Animal Breeder, I want to go for early fireplace and upgrade to a cooking hearth anyways, so that's an option. Storage shed's going to be really good for whoever I pass stable deliveryman to. Private forest is going to be good. Need lots of wood to build all my fencing. I think though we'll take Guildhall here. And if you know what, and if I can be patient and prosecute out Guildhall, that could be pretty good. Medialal says Quyuran will have something like educator or field watchman based on what he passed. Hard to say, because you never know. Like, there might have been just like an even better card, but yeah, it might be the case. I think I just take Stonecart here. I think Stonecart's the best card, and it's not really close. Yeah. Gets me stone for my guild hall. Chocolate doesn't really work with guild hall, but mini pasture is actually a fantastic card here. Just to see how I play Animal Breeder. I'm interested to see how I'll play it too. I'm kind of waiting to see how the rest of my hand tells me how to play it. But this is a pretty clear mini pasture pick. Mini pasture with Animal Breeder. Great. Great start. Yeah, I really wish I had taken something like Hedgekeeper. Like if I gotten Hedgekeeper with Animal Breeder, then you have a really obvious incentive for fencing multiple times. With this setup, it's less clear about how I should be doing that. But we will see. If I can prosecute with Guildhall, that would be awesome. If I can make that work, that would be great. Like play Prosecutor, save 2 resources on Guildhall, say save a clay and a wood, and then build the fireplace for, you know, 1 clay or no clay even potentially. Then upgrade to a cooking hearth, playing occupations all the while. The big thing is I need to get efficient major minor actions. And if I'm playing occupations while doing so, that is usually pretty efficient. Saves me a lot of food too, so... Let's see what comes back here. If whale oil comes back here, I have to consider... Then whale oil plus Guildhall might be a little awkward, especially with Prosecutor. The timing might be weird. Because the thing I really like about whale oil is it makes that your 2 food fishing action in round 2. It makes it like a 3 or a 4 food action because you often play 1 or 2 more occupations before the next harvest. So... Childcare worker seems key. It might be. Yeah, I'm not too sure yet. Ooh, someone took whale oil. Okay, so hopefully people are starting to value it higher because it's a fantastic card. This is a pretty easy grain elevator pick. This card is great. And with Guildhall, I'm so happy playing ovens. Yeah. Building material is worth considering with Prosecutor, but not over a card like Grain Elevator. Storage Shed I think is going to come a little too late. It's probably going to come after I've played Stone Cart, Mini Pasture, Guildhall, maybe even Carpet as well. So I think Storage Shed is just going to be too late. So this is a Spare Fence Post grab. And Spare Fence Post is basically 1 wood for 3 wood, plus it lessens the pressure on wood in the game, so it should get me some food. I don't love playing Spare Fence Post because I think the trade-off is quite good for my opponents, but sometimes you have to deal with that. So I could take Butter Churn here. I can get cattle earlier than normal with Animal Breeder. I also want to hold sheep with Carpet. Alternatively, something like Clapper. If I have unblockable Family Growth in round 13, then I can Plow Sow with Field Warden and then Family Growth. Or I could Sawmill. Sawmill makes buying the joinery twice an option. And if I do that, then I could build the joinery again, which triggers my Guildhall if I think I'm going to have lots and lots of wood. Butter Churn seems fine. It's not great. It might be like 2 food per harvest. Sawmill, yeah, I'm just really not very likely to build the joinery. It's just such a... It's the worst major improvement. The worst! Alright, we get Occupation round 1. Seems good. Wood Collector is great. Wood Collector is great. And it gets me my stuff to play my Guildhall, even if I don't get a wood action. If I could get 2 clay back, that would be pretty nice. Oh, Jen took Circus Manager out of that pack. Good to remember. Yeah, that pack was pretty good. Quyuran had quite a good pack. Yeah, so if I get an opportunity to play Occupation again easily next round, I will play Reed Collector, and I'll just go for a wood room, early wood room, and try to get ahead on actions. I get 2 wood here because Quyuran plowed a field. So maybe first pick Field Doctor. And, oh, there was also Alms Basket. So yeah, my guess is Country Doctor or Field Doctor plus Alms Basket for Quyuran. That's my guess. And Jen gets to play her Private Forest even in 4th, which is nice for Jen. Because sometimes this round can be pretty nasty for Private Forest. Also, worth noting, no whale oil. It might still come out next round. But I guess you can take wood, then start player whale oil, then first action 3 food fishing in round 3. I guess that's an option. The problem with whale oil is just like once you play it, you're putting a big target on your back saying, hey guys, block my whale oil. Okay, Reed Stone Food. So we'll Occupation, Reed Collector. Oh, Bossin. Okay. So who needs Alms Basket when you have like the best? I think, is this the best grain income card? It's probably not the best because you do have to put in work to get it, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. There's our Reed Collector. Then my second action could be something like Grain Elevator. It could be something like Stone Cart. Yeah, Stone Cart might be pretty good. I can afford to give up wood because of my wood collector, so... And I don't really want to be last in the next round. We'll see what comes around. We only have 1 plate improvement so far, so yeah, Prosecutor might not be worth it. But that's okay. And I don't even really have to play Guildhall. The other thing is Guildhall, if it plays Animal Breeder, Field Warden, and Clay Plasterer, if those are the only 3 cards it plays, that's probably still worth it. Because the ability to do, like, one of the great things about this game is, one of the great abilities that cards give you in this game, the ability to do multiple things at once. Because something that might prevent you from doing something is like, well, if I have to do these 2 actions in this sequence, and if I do the first one, the second one's going to get blocked. Like how last game I played Businessman with ceramics. Like there was no chance that my ceramics could get blocked because my opponent just never had the opportunity to do so. So we'll play Stone Cart here, and we're just going to get all the resources over time. Pretty good. Oh, whoops, that's a feature round. So I could take 3 Reed here, or 3 wood here, but 3 wood might come back. I could Reed Stone Food. Gets me stone. I don't really need Reed Stone Food, though. I've got plenty of Reed and stone coming in. So I think I just take 4 clay, or the other thing I could do is take a food action And in fact, Jen needs food, and the bosun needs... Well, he doesn't need food, really, but... I think this might be a pretty food-hungry game. So 3 food into 3 wood or 4 clay. I'm happy with either of those. Jen goes for the clay. All right. Wonder if Barbarossa will start player to get that first fireplace. Or if he'll just go 3 wood into building a room or something like that. We will see. Yeah, it seems like it should be pretty easy for me to build 2 wood rooms at once. So if first room falls into my lap, great. If not, I'll go for 2 wood rooms. Because I already have played enough actions for 1 room. Because I have enough wood coming in for 1 room and read. And then all I need is 5 wood to be able to build the second room. And I would need more wood beyond that to play minor improvements, but I mean, building 2 rooms at once this easily should be pretty good. Barbarossa's got Plowman. So yeah, we'll take 3 wood when it comes back. I guess we could potentially traveling players. Jen needs food. Yeah, you know what? I'm trying to win this game. Jen needs food. She can build she can go for the fireplace. Pretty sure this is going to get me a really good wood action next round. Start player downsizing for Jen. Yeah, so she'll first action fireplace or cooking hearth into taking sheep, I'm sure. So hopefully one of the 4 wood actions come to me. I'm pretty sure Barbarossa will 3 wood, and then Quyuran might play an occupation, might plow a field, plow a 3rd field. If he plows a 3rd field, that'll make it pretty clear that he has field doctor. Depending on where he puts it, I guess. Ooh, Barbarossa goes for day labor. Interesting. So I wonder if he's predicting Quyuran taking the plow, and then he gets 6 wood. But you know what? If Barbarossa gets 6 wood, I get 4 wood, so I'm not too concerned about it. I'm going to get a good action either way, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Quyuran does plow. And also, look at where he plows. So that tells me not field doctor, but country doctor. Also might have straw thatched roof. Also might have... What else might he have? Yeah, straw thatched roof seems possible. Barbarossa gets his 6 wood. See what Quyuran does here. He'll activate his bosun with his 2nd action. So definitely I pick up the wood here. And I'm now ready to build a room. So we'll see if Barbarossa decides to build here. That'll give me some information. I could play childcare worker on the rebound. Although childcare worker will make me start to eat my wood, which don't know if I'm ready to do that yet. Here's occupation hewer for Barbarossa. Okay, not building a room. Nice card. I could take 4 clay. 4 clay lets me guild hall. I could read stone food. I could take 2 read. I could occupation something here. Occupation, childcare worker. Although I have an okay amount of food for the next harvest. No, okay, not occupation. Sorry, cheap occupation is gone. You know what? I'm going to build a room here. It's going to be pretty easy for me to threaten to build another room, so I might not even have to start player that much to hold the first growth position. And feed 4. It's Reno. That's unfortunate. Not family growth. So Jen first action builds a room. So that means I should first action start player. Yeah, I can first action start player. Play grain elevator. I've got grain elevator, spare fence post, butter churn that are all fairly easy to play. I'm going to have 4 woods. That's enough for 2 out of the 3. So I would need just 1 more wood total to play all 3 of them. Playing Guildhall would be nice as well. So if I could take 5 clay. Yeah, start player into 5 clay would be nice. Okay. So using the marker to mark the last round that grain had been taken for my grain elevator. Yeah, getting the clay and building the clay oven seems pretty important now, but it looks like Quyuran might want to build a clay oven, so maybe go for the stone oven. 1 reed stone food grab and then stone oven, or wait for my 3rd stone in round 8. That's also an option. Jen plays stable delivery men. Last opportunity to play it for max value. Very nice. And then Barbarossa plays Brickyard on Reno. Interesting. Really interesting. Brickyard on Reno. So I'm guessing he probably has Lighthouse. Looking at his 4 stone. That would be my assumption. What should I do here? Playing Guildhall would be nice. So I can take 4 clay. It means that I'm passing 6 wood to Jen, which is kind of annoying. But playing Guildhall would be really good. So, no family growth. Oh, this is really good for Jen. Oh well. Not much I can do about that. Unfortunately, I have to sit on start player to get the first family growth. Not ideal. Not ideal. Jen's going to be able to fence really early. She'll be able to hold a lot of animals really early. I do need to pick up 1 food somehow. So like a reedstone food action. Yeah. Yeah, I need to pick up food for the round 7 harvest. I could maybe just take 3 grain next round and eat one of them raw. That would be fine. And then stone oven round 8. Stone oven round 8 playing some occupation. Lighthouse, I was right about that. Yeah, figured it had to be. Quyuran builds a clay oven. We expected that. So I'll pick up 4 wood. So 4 wood is not bad. Definitely cannot be too unhappy about getting a 4 wood action. Yeah, and so childcare worker. Am I going to play childcare worker? I have some extra reed. Do I have extra wood? I'm not really sure. I think probably I'd rather just take grain and then bake with stone oven. I think I'd probably rather bake that way than with childcare worker, or feed that way. Yeah, I think. Not totally sold yet. Still want to see what Jen does around the family growth queue. One good thing, unless Quyuran gets Reedstone food and 2 stone in round 7, there's like no way for him to. Oh, unless Jen is changing off of Reedstone food. Yeah, sure. Oh, that means Quyuran might possibly get more stone to build the stone oven. Ooh, I don't like that. Jen is going to fence. Makes sense. So she can hold a breeding pair now. Actually, you know what's pretty good? My mini pasture might come out after she's downsized. And if it's after she's downsized, then we're like totally safe. Oh, Amazon. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen this card played. And Quyuran is comboing it with his Boston, saying I want to go on the fishing space anyways, so cool. Butter churn is every 5th sheep, right? Every 3rd sheep. The problem is Jen can just eat down the number of sheep before the butter churn activates, so yeah, it's not good this early, usually. So your spare fence posts. Jen doing start player chocolate. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so then now when she goes on traveling players, she pockets all the food she gets from it. And the chocolate pays for her occupations. Barbarossa's got Granary here. Good card. Really good card. So yeah, second action, taking grain looks good. Into building the stone oven in round 8. I could Reedstone food here. 4 food and a grain. I think that taking the grain is better. Because now I can build the stone oven really early next round. Ooh, Barbarossa's got Scholar as well. Ooh, this is scary. So we saw the manservant. I don't think we saw Scholar. Then he had Hewer. and lighthouse to help support that. Nice. Very nice for Barbarossa. One thing to check, bricklayer. Bricklayer is at the start of each round. So he can increment his bricklayer and then build something with the scholar. So that's an important interaction to keep in mind. Lots of good wood actions available. Looks like Quyuran gets 6 wood. So then I can 6 clay or 4 wood or 3 stone. Any of those would be good. Ooh, Barbarossa building the joinery. Okay, so probably took the sawmill, I would imagine. Jen's playing Family Growth Hayrake. Alright. I do have to respond to anyone taking 3 stone. And in fact, I can only stone oven on major minor. I guess that's a point in favor of taking 6 clay here over 4 wood, because it gives me access to the reno space. And then I could reno major stone oven. Taking 3 stone myself would be good as well, because then I can build the well. And obviously the well is good. What should I do here, guys? If I don't take the stone, Jen's probably taking it. And if I don't, and Barbarossa will take it. I guess it's possible that 6 clay comes back. We're going to grab the stone here. Oh, and I have stone on the board as well. General Cricks, pretty nice game for bar brushing Stonehouse with a scholar and manservant with family growth on round 7. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. So I'm going to play a major stone oven, and then that'll play my animal breeder. Yeah, Jen is playing an occupation. Awesome. Occupation market crier. Okay, that actually, it's not great for my grain elevator. She's going to do it a couple times. But you know what? If she's giving me grain, then that makes up for the lack of grain coming from market crier. Oh, wrong awk. Okay. Debt collector. Ooh. Okay, that's a bit better. Bit stronger. Yeah, so 6 clay might come back here. Let's see what Quyuran does. Nice. Alright. Well, Quyuran doesn't have to first action start player, so he can take 5 wood. But I think this play is like really good for me. I'm going to put it in the middle of the round, make it obvious. Clay, pay for all, bake 2, and then play occupation animal breeder with my guild hall. Excellent. Excellent. So then next round I want to play mini pasture. I guess if I mini pasture I need more food, eh? So, because unless I only buy sheep. If I buy sheep with mini pasture, then I only need 1 more food, which I can get from like Reedstone food. Although I don't really like Reedstone food anymore. I could get it from taking a raw grain. Eating a raw grain again. Yeah, that would be an option. Barbarossa's got Hedgekeeper. Oh, here's my Animal Breeder. This is a classic card. And Hedgekeeper for Barbarossa. So, Family Growth Animal Yard looks like. Sure. Quyuran's playing Start Player Baker's Oven. Excellent. Ooh, actually that's really good. I'd be happy to buy the Stone Oven. And even more than that, I am extremely happy to take 5 wood. Really happy to take 5 wood here. And it means that Mini Pasture probably doesn't come out this round. But that's fine. So I can take... I'll take 3 grain, and then major minor clay oven, I think. Or 3 grain and build the well. You know what? I could be greedy and hope the grain come in round 10. Hope to get the grain in round 10. That gets me an extra grain. Yeah. Quyuran has no interest in doing that. Barbarossa has no interest in doing that. Jen has already shown that she took Market Crier. So hopefully we can wait on her Market Crier to come out before she would take it as well. Also, Barbarossa could take his Brickyard and build the clay oven as well. That's an option for him. So maybe I should build the clay oven. If I take the grain, then clay oven, that makes sense to me. Yeah, I don't really care to plow. I'll save my plows until Field Warden is out. I'll save all my plows for the end of the game. Right now I want to get my Animal Breeder going and also playing majors. So clay oven, well, Animal Breeder. Those are like the most important things to me right now. So Barbarossa, if nobody takes clay, Barbarossa could build the well, which would be pretty strong because he can hewer, take a stone. Oh, you know what? He has no wood. He cannot do that. All right, we're going to build a clay oven then. We have Field Warden, yeah. What did we keep first? Field Warden was my first pick, if that's what you mean. So we're going to Occupation Clay Oven here. And we're going to bake all of the grain. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. With Animal Breeder, we want to be able to do as much as we can. Bake all 3. And then Occupation will play... We'll play Field Warden here, sure. Yeah. We could maybe play... No, Prosecutor, we're at the high number. Clay Plasterer is irrelevant. I'm not going to build another room. Field Warden here looks good. And then feed 6. Building another room seems decent with House Steward. Is House Steward out? I haven't seen it. I haven't played House Steward. Manservant. Oh, yeah. This is Manservant here, yeah. Okay, I can take 4 wood with my first action. But honestly, I have enough wood for the rest of the game. Mini Pasture gets me 4. Spare Fence Post gets me 3. And then 8, that's 15 wood right there. So I don't need any more wood. Scholar building the pottery for Barbarossa. I'm going to first action build the well here, I think. Or I could start player mini pasture. That would be the other thing I could do. Or I could take clay to build the fireplace or cooking hearth. You know what? We're gonna play ag well here, guys. And I'll play you know what? I'll play childcare worker. Why not? That's right. Mine and Poppins got it ready to go. And now if I do another wood action, then that's that wood gets converted into 2 food per each. Jen gonna start player building material to get her family growth in round 11. So that means I'm gonna start player mini pasture in round 11. And Jen might delay her downsizing to play mini pasture, which is too bad, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Oh, I didn't put my food out for the well. I forgot to do that. So if 4 wood comes back, great. If not, 3 wood is 6 food. And I can take vegetable or I can plow. Any of those would be good. Yeah, I just have a hand of really amazing cards. Like, all my cards are good. Like, Clay Plaster or Prosecutor are not great, but situationally, if I was in the right situation for them, they would be really good. So 4 wood came back. So this is 8 food. That represents 8 food right there for me. So I think with that, I no longer need to go for a fireplace or a cooking hearth. Because I don't really care to play another occupation. So I can basically ignore clay for the rest of the game. Yeah. Because I'm going to be able to do so bake at some point. Yeah. Because I'll want to do a... I can do a so bake for the rest of my feeding. Ooh, Quyuran probably first picked... what's that card? Monastery guy. Vertical rooms. Oh man, why am I blanking on this? 5 bonus point. Quyuran's got 5 bonus point card for horizontal or vertical columns. Why can I not think of what that card is? Cloister Dweller. Thank you. Thank you, Gray. So grab a vegetable. We need to at some point anyways. But yeah, our game is like really, really well set up. We just are gonna like we're riding the acceleration train from here, guys. We're gonna have unblockable family growth with carpet. Yep. We're going to have unblockable plow sows. We're going to have unblockable animal grabs with animal breeder. Yeah, we're riding the choo-choo train to Poitsville. So if we start player mini pasture, we're hoping that round 12 is family growth. Now I do need to remember that Jen does have debt collector out there, but that's okay. I mean, if she steals family growth from me, then I just start player again playing carpet, and that's fine. Killer Scholar. Yeah, Jen's right about that. Very good Scholar. The sheep go first, yeah. Early reno and late family growth was great for Barbarossa. Yep, it was. But I'm still having a really good game. Don't count me out, guys. Oh, I never checked. Did, oh, Quyuran did, Quyuran did pay for my spare fence posts. Fence 6 for 2 food. And FF again. Wait, did I do that 3 times? Did I start the round with 15 or 21? Or 15 or 17? I think I might have taken 2 food too many times. Yes, I did. I should only have 19. Alright. Alright, time to have fun. Now, passing Jen this right before she family grows is a bit of a pain, but that's okay. We'll grab a pair of cattle. No, I think we want to grab a pair of sheep. We want our carpet to come faster. So -2 and then -1 for the pair of sheep. Yeah, we want our carpet to come out because we need the family growth even without room actions. Jen says, oh, that's lovely. Yeah. Not an ideal time for me to pass it, but you know what, though? She doesn't even need it because she's got downsizing and she's got spare fence posts available. So she can play mini pasture instead of the spare fence posts if she wants. But it's just basically the same thing. It's just I don't get the wood in this case, or I don't get the food in this case. So. Other things to keep in mind, I need to pick up 1 stone at some point for my stone house renovation. So probably that's going to be on reedstone food, and the reedstone food gives me an extra reed, which I can just dump into childcare worker. So I assume she's mini pasturing on. Oh, she can do that with downsizing? Oh, you can. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was really nice of me. I forgot that she could do that with downsizing. Yeah, once you build at least 1 fence, so it is triggered off of mini pasture. Darn. Yeah, that's so good for Jen, what I just passed her. What else am I doing here? Fencing is taken, and that's all I really want to do for the rest of the game. So I can grab 3 grain, I guess. Plus GG. Quyuran plays Remodeler. So that's where it ended up all the way to Quyuran. Wow. I guess we should have figured that out already with Circus Manager and Hewar coming out of that. She can't activate spare fence posts with that move. Oh, yes, because it's not a build fence action. Also, her fencing configuration is not legal because mini pasture has to fence one of these spaces down here, I think. We can look up downsizing. Ah, Rilo Kren, welcome. Glad you were able to tune in. Do we plow here or do we take vegetable? I can plow or I can take vegetable. Both of them are unblockable, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll plow, I guess. Jen says, actually, I won't downsize at all. Whatever. And then feed 6. Breed the sheep. Barbarossa, Scholar Plays, Festival Hall. Good card. Really good card. I love this card. I wish I had it. It would be a way to get the third stone really easily. My turn. This is pretty funny, but I'm gonna first action fence. Like, this is pretty weird. And buy some cattle. Actually, you know what? No, buy two sheep. I'm gonna show my carpet here. It's fine. I can buy cattle. I have 2 more fence actions to buy cattle on. Also, child care work on family growth. Rilo Kren, you missed your chance to spam the Play Ag well. Although I did build it. I have to say, this is a pretty good looking... It's going to be a pretty good looking farm. I should have maxed I'll have maxed pastures, maxed crops, fields. I have the well. I'll have 5 family members. I'm going to have a lot of points. Barbarossa is also going to have a lot of points. Jen, I'm not so concerned about. She'll have a nice game. And I feel like Quyuran's point ceiling is a little low. So I'm not too worried about hay rake. Guest is a person, but not a family member. Yeah. You know what? You could spam the well just to tell Montu that he should be building the well. You can do that as well. That is also an acceptable way to play. So we're going to start player family growth and play carpet here. And then our last action can be be family growth. So this is really good. Really good. Lowercase p. If you mouse over the image you see in chat, it'll show you the code you need to say. So there's carpet here for me. Excellent carpet. Mariska, you lost your ability to say it for whatever reason. You need more points or whatever it was. Yeah, there you go, Rylocran. Okay, so next round I'm gonna plow and plow sow and family growth. So I have 1 free action. That's cute. In fact, I think I want a first action fence, which is crazy, but I think fencing is contested enough that I want to do it with my first move. Also, the more often I fence, the less often Barbarossa can. So, yeah. First action fence into family growth, or into plow, into family growth, into plow sow, something like that. Some combination. You see it on your screen? Weird. Oh, I need stone, don't I? If I don't have stone, then I can't reno. I need to read stone food, don't I? Well, maybe I don't need to plow and then plow. No, I do really want to plow and then plow sow to get maximum crop points. Market crier for Jen. Yeah, and then now I'm going to pass her plow sow, which is like pretty scary. Hope the best strategy wins. I hope I win. Screw the best strategy. I'm cheering for me. We're going to do the rest of our fencing. This means that I can't animal breeder again, but it should be fine. Fence 6. Yeah, because then these two... you know what? No, I want to make these two compete. Yeah, I want to leave that potential fencing open. So yeah, passing Jen plow sow here sucks, but... Oh, Barbarossa had Hedgekeeper mini pasture. I forgot about that. Strong hand? Yeah, I have a very strong hand. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Whoa! Jen just SP nothing. Whoa. Okay, so if I want to reno, I have to do it this round. Maybe I don't family growth here. Maybe I read stone food. reno, plow. Thing is renovating even worth it at that point? Because renovating will make me lose out on one or maybe possibly two fields. Wow, and Jen is going to get Plauso back. This is an absolutely bonkers game. I guess I don't really care about sowing the second time, right? Yeah, let's just block Plauso. I guess with my stone, I could build the joinery in the last round if Barbarossa plays Sawmill at the start of round 14. Or was Sawmill... Where was Sawmill? Was Sawmill in the same pack as Butter Churn? In which case it didn't get drafted. Or it might have been in my 6th pack, which means Jen would have had to take it. Yeah. But the thing is, Barbarossa went for the joinery pretty early. So that tells me that he probably has the Sawmill, I would think. The other thing is, if I don't pressure the Reno space, then the odds of me getting fence back are not very good, I don't think. Although, is Barbarossa going to first action fence? I mean, it's 3 points for him, but he also has joinery, so leaving the wood out is okay. Also, there are stables available. I think I want to pressure the fence action at least, so I'll leave myself open to fence. Yeah, I won't childcare work there. I'll save childcare worker for round 14 once I know whether I'm going to build the joinery or not. And also I could build 2 stables as well. I probably want to childcare work once. If I'm not going to reno, I definitely want to childcare work once at least. Quyuran renos. So Jen and I are the only 2 people who can reno now. Jen can double reno. I would have to take Reedstone Food to be able to reno ahead of Jen next round. And you know what? Jen can't reno fence, so that means reno fence should come back to me. So I should Reedstone Food here for sure. So that means I lose out on one of my plows. Or I lose out on one action from family growth. I guess I can still decide that, eh? Because I could family growth in the last round. I should plan my moves for the end of the game here. Because I could plow and then not family growth. Can I field warden plow, or is it blocked by 2 people? Even if another player has placed a person on the space. Quyuran says I can. And Barbarossa says I cannot. Yeah, I can use plow, not plow so. Okay. So, alright. So I'm going to have 4 actions in round 14. One of them's reno fence. One of them's plow sow. What other actions will I have available to me? I'm going to get a bunch of food from childcare worker. I can eat some raw grain. Yeah, I'm pretty sure plowing here is the right move. So yeah, reno fence, plow sow, plow, family growth are my 4 moves. Pretty sure that works. Then I feed 8. Breed. Breed. Jen taking 6 wood and reno fence. You think so? Yeah, I guess she has 4 clay, 4 stone. If I have to break it up into 2 actions, then that's acceptable. Market cry plus G. She should use spare fence post too, regardless. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm also wondering about stables, if someone's going to take that wood and make stables, but we shall see. There's also the diligent farmer out there. Yeah, Jen did not take the wood. She took so bake and bake 2 grain. All right. So let's see what she does here. Barbarossa building a more fireplace. Yeah, this scholar has been redonkulous. Very strong game for Barbarossa. Yeah, Jen's got a nice farm too. I have 1 stone coming from the cart. I may get 2 boar second action. We'll see. Hard to say. Like, a lot depends on what Jen does with her first action, so we'll see what Jen does. Jen says, I wish I'd played last round differently now. Yeah, my Reedstone food action wouldn't have made very much sense if I couldn't reno. So I wonder what she was thinking there. So certainly family growth, plow sow are 2 of my actions. The plow is actually kind of debatable because I don't know if I need the food or not. It's 2 points, but maybe a different action will be better than 2 points. Like fencing and reno are both better than 2 points, even if I have to do them separately. Fences with her first move. Beautiful! That's what I wanted to see. All right. So that means I get reno fence here. And she downsizes, no spare fence posts. Cool. Barbarossa gets plow sow. Quyuran family growth. So child care worker on Quyuran's family growth. What F to 5 food. Pay 2. Get 2 boar. Go to stone. Pay for all. Beautiful. Yeah, thanks, Sinswall. Yeah, the only problem with my game is I've been a little bit I feel like I've been a little bit non-interactive with my opponents. Like I haven't done an animal grab the whole game, which means there's been lots of animals available for my opponents, and they're all scoring. They have lots of actions, so they have lots of use for the food and for the points. Yeah, unfortunate. Jen goes for 2 more cattle. Likely she needs the food. The 8 food is probably good for her. Barbarossa complaining, the famous 1 victory point play. Oh, that's not fair. I don't think. Jen's saying she screwed up last round. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't showing the stone on my farm, but the stone was on the board. And I played stone card in like round 2. Quyuran saying you can hay rake yourself. Barbarossa plays horse. I mean, that's reasonable compensation for not getting the cattle. Quyuran plays cloister dweller. Yeah, we saw that one come in. So that's why we got animal breeder with our second action, was because of first pick cloister dweller. And now I think my last 3 actions are all auto moves. Plow first, other 2 are unblockable. So. Breed. Feed 9. So I have 3 excess grain that I have no use for. I have a point from Guildhall. I have a point from carpet. So whatever I score plus 2 should be pretty good. Certainly in the 50s. 54. 54 final for me. Not sure if it'll be enough, but certainly a very high scoring farm. Yeah, Barbarossa has a couple bonus points. He's got horse, he breeds, he's got a couple actions left. So we might be losing. Oh, Barbarossa's a 4-point stable play. So yeah, we lose to Barbarossa, it looks like. GG. Yeah. We had a really, really good game, but the late family growth, early reno was perfect for him. $10 grain to 26 food. Anything other than round 5 Reno and round 7 Family Growth, and I win. I think is safe to say. I almost won in the draft, yeah. Yeah, those two cards are pretty good. Jen cries, useless grain. Yeah, so like I'm missing 1 point for an occupied space. I'm missing 1 point for vegetable. But to be fair, this farm is probably never scoring that much more. The only difference in me getting, if I got to Family Growth earlier, I probably could have built a 4th room with clay plasterer. That probably would have been playable. GG. Microcryer with no oven has fewest grain at the end of the game. She has 8, but that's the fewest amount of grain on farms. Yeah. So like where can my score get higher? Like pottery, basket maker's workshop. I could have 1 more field. I could have 1 more vegetable. I could have, there was a ton of wood available, 5 wood. I could have taken wood and then built stables. So that's another 3 points, and that would have let me hold even more animals, because like I could have played mini pasture in the stage 3 instead of stage 4. You know, there was a bunch of stuff that could have gone just a little bit better, and I could have definitely afforded the extra actions with carpet. So yeah, just missing a little bit. That's okay. I had a good game. What do I lose to Barbarossa by? What's his final? 55. So I lose by 1 point to Barbarossa. That's too bad. It was close. GG. Let's take a quick look at my draft. Three, 3, 7, 6, 2, 2. Oh, always the links. So Field Warden first pick. I mean, they're like, oh, Field Warden auto win. I mean, it's power 3.6. It's drafted second. It's a good card. It's a good card, but interfering with your opponents is better. And look at this. Animal Breeder is the worst card by power out of the 3. Circus Manager, Hewer, and Wood Collector, power 3.9, very close to Animal Breeder, but drafted almost 2 positions later. So I think Animal Breeder was probably the right pick, but there are 2 cards stronger by power in this pack, which is pretty crazy. Hard to argue with what Animal Breeder can do, especially since I got Carpet, but Reed Collector, obvious pick. So maybe could have taken Stable Deliveryman, but hard to see where I would have had time to play it. I could have played it in the mid game when I played those couple major improvements, maybe. I guess I should consider stable deliveryman can come out like later than I need. Like it could come out for 2 stables and still be okay. It's a way of, especially when I have free cards. But I didn't know I was gonna get that guild hall. So prosecutor. I still think it was the most card likely to be played here. But diligent farmer, master renovator. Yeah, diligent farmer in round 14 could have been a 3-point card if it had got, because yeah, I would have hit pastures, fields. I mean, you hit diligent farmer just with crops, both types of crops, and 3 fields. So should have probably taken diligent farmer here instead of prosecutor. I know what I was thinking. That's one where once you know your minors, it's like you regret it. Wood collector, obviously fantastic. Child care worker worked well. Carpet at 1.8. That's quite low. It's actually the what is it? The 7th worst card by power in this pack. Grain elevator, whale oil, brickyard, festival hall, building materials. Yeah, brickyard 2.6 is undervalued, I guess. Guild hall. Yeah. So stone cart here. I think the stone cart was the right pick. Mini pasture. Yeah. Yeah, hard to say. This is one where, like, I didn't know what I was thinking with my 5th and 6th picks. Or my 4th and 5th picks. But once I know, if I had known that I was going to get guild hall, then I should play towards guild hall. But even then, even if I hit guild hall, I don't know that I'm going to get a 3 stone grab into stone oven and building the well. Like, that was kind of crazy too. Anyways, that's going to be all for me. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I will stream maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it depends if I can go play Magic or not. If I can't play Magic, I'll stream. If I can play Magic, I will stream on Saturday. And either way, I'll stream on Saturday either way. So, tight one. Just lost to Barbarossa by 1. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.